Today I wanted to cover a topic that I've been seeing more and more often lately in the Jurassic Park fandom, and that is, did more than one Dilophosaurus attack Dennis Nedry? Before I get into this, I just wanted to preface this by saying I am not attacking anyone or anyone's beliefs. You are free to believe whatever you want. I am merely discussing this topic using on-screen evidence. Let's begin. This fan theory, or headcanon, purports that there were two Dilophosaurs that worked together to kill Dennis Nedry. There was the one that initiated the attack and spat the venom onto Nedry's face, and the other one that was waiting in the Jeep. From what I understand, this belief comes about from a need to explain how the animal got into the Jeep without Nedry noticing. To answer that, we have to analyze the scene. At first, the Dilophosaurus appears playful and curious, following Nedry to the muddy hill. When he begins to climb the hill and turns back to look, the Dilophosaurus becomes aggressive and flares her frill, spitting venom onto his shirt. He hurriedly reaches the top of the hill and, stupidly, looks back again toward the animal. Nedry gets a big glob of tar-like venom in his eyes for that decision. He cries out in agony, trying to rub the venom out of his eyes and get back into his vehicle. Temporarily blinded, he smacks his forehead on the top of the door frame, falling onto his back and losing the Barbasol can filled with dinosaur embryos. When he crawls back into his Jeep, the Dilophosaurus is in the passenger seat, flaring its frill before it lunges at him. This theory seems to hinge on the fact that Nedry didn't notice the Dilophosaurus in his vehicle until it was too late. Let me ask you this though. Does a second Dilophosaurus change the fact that we don't see one in Nedry's Jeep until after he falls onto his back? No, it doesn't. No matter how many Dilophosaurs you put in the scene, the fact remains that we don't see one in Nedry's Jeep before he hits his head, so the issue remains the same no matter what. It's no secret that the movie was filmed with only one Dilophosaurus in mind. In the making of book for Jurassic Park, there isn't any mention or implication of multiple Dilophosaurs. In all material referencing the event, only one Dilophosaurus is ever mentioned. We know there were 5 on Isla Nublar at the time, according to the GPG website, but that doesn't mean all 5 were ganging up on Nedry. Basically, this theory overcomplicates the situation when a single Dilophosaurus works and keeps the internal logic of the scene fully functional. It's not as if a plot hole forms if it's only one animal there. If there's any evidence that 2 Dilophosaurs attacked Nedry, so far I haven't seen it, and I really don't think it exists. But let me know what you guys think. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. Until next time.